given an opportunity back out on court. Little pocket rocket. Was impressive at times during that first test. Laura Langman looks to get the second half underway. Here we go, Tutai, big pass to Barrett Chase. Better timing.
Yes, it may just take a little bit of time just to settle into these changes, but this is where they really need to adapt very, very quickly to it.
Yes, well, it was the connection between Barrett Chase and Tutai that was struggling on Wednesday night, so giving another opportunity here to sort that out.
Ball having to go back.
But still a slightly different back end with Henry still on at wing defence.
Oh, brilliant pass. Aiken almost lost it, but managed to regather it. Well done by Jamaica, and we're lucky to be joined by the Jamaican coach, Connie Francis, who's sidelined. Connie, your side trailed by 14 heading into this third quarter. What have you asked from your players for the second half?
Just to take care of the opportunities, because we've gotten several opportunities, especially the defending side, and we just make a mess of it. I think we just need to just keep working hard.
Obstruction wing defence.
Yes, well, the Silver Ferns, Connie, have turned the ball over 3 times, but your players have only scored from 3 of those. So the change in the midcourt, do you feel it's working better for you?
It's better because they had scored 20 in the third quarter, and now they only manages 15. I mean, in the first quarter, now they only manages 15 in the second. So it's a plus for our defending side.
All right, well, thanks very much for your time, Connie. We'll let you get back to the game.
Thank you.
Connie Francis, coach of the Jamaican side, wanting her team to just hold on to the ball, take care of it. Pretty simple stuff. Again, a struggle to get the ball through court. Griffith. Bryan passes straight to Liana de Bruin.
Yes, well, that's just the area we're talking about. They have the possession and then they turn it over. Here they have possession again.
Langman, brilliant. Good backup from Van Dijk, but the second step of the test. We've got the Silver Ferns coach, Ruth Aiken, sideline with us. Ruth, you'd be happy with that start from the team?
Yeah, it was a much better start. It was something we've worked on all week. Casey was determined as captain to get them fired up, and I thought she did a great job.
Ruth, you've made the change in the defensive circle. There was some talk earlier, and we chatted about it briefly in commentary, that Williams was going to be a goal defender. We see her back in at goal keep. Reasons for your change?
Yeah, look, we just want to keep both those options going and want to certainly give Liana de Bruin an opportunity to develop her attacking play as well. We think that we want plenty of options going into Daly.
So, Ruth, will we see Danica Wipiiti take the court?
Yeah, it still remains to be seen. She's just come back from both illness and injury, and has probably been a little bit off the pace in terms of the training. We'll see how this last quarter goes.
Great. Appreciate your time, Ruth. All the best for the second half.
Thank you.
Silver Ferns coach, Ruth Aiken. Jolene Henry with a big pass down court to Langman.
Nice dodge from Barrett Chase. Good quick footwork.
Barrett Chase. Little dynamo. Fighting for that wing attack position with Vice-Captain Timopara George.
Yes, very quick play, and sometimes it's just her speed that undoes her play, but it's certainly an advantage at times as well. So it's that fine line of having that controlled speed.
Speaking of control, Maria Tutai is in control of her game tonight.
Those little passes were the ones that weren't coming off on Wednesday night, so great to see these two combining a little bit better. The harder they tried on Wednesday, the worse it got, so good to see.
Not the most well-directed bounce pass.
Kelly Paula Thompson started the game wing defence, shifted into centre, shifted her skipper back into wing attack. Brian.
Obstruction wing defence.
Henry wanting to argue the point. Again saying...
Good pressure there from Liana Barrett-Chase and cleaned up by her captain.
And then a misunderstanding just at the end. There was the dodge and the ball just out of the hands.
Yeah, Irene
on the
van
first
Dijk
movement.
had lost her partner and just disappeared back the other way.
Good speed from Jamaica through court. Aiken with a long shot by her standards. Williams allowing her to get closer to the goal with an obstruction call against it.
There's so much competition for defensive spots in this team, isn't there? The Silver Fern side. It's quite exciting. I must say, my favourite in this series was in that second quarter, in the second half of the match with Grant and Williams last week. It'll be interesting to see how this one develops.
Well, De Bruyn loves playing goal defence, and she hasn't had much of an opportunity to play there all year with the ANZ Championship. She had to play goalkeeper for the Steel, so she'll be loving being out there. Her attacking game is pretty solid.
And that's what Ruth Aiken was saying, that she just wants her to develop that a little bit more.
Henry urging Barrett-Chase to come forward. And she is talking to her teammate.
Just putting each other under a wee bit much pressure in the circle. Those passes just being slightly misdirected into the shooters.
Well, this is the thing. You come off a quarter where everything's going quite well. The speed's there, the understanding is there, and all of a sudden the timing changes up when those players are being introduced. So that's all that's happening at the moment, which is unsettling the Silver Ferns attacking side. Just have to have a bit of patience, work it through. Barrett-Chase will be in the mind frame where she wants to make an impression as well. So all those factors come into play.
Some good defensive pressure here from De Bruyn and Henry.
Yes, they're really pushing the Jamaican attack up court and causing all sorts of problems. Look at this, Jamaica, nowhere to go.
And a lot of front marking because they're much taller, this defensive unit, than their opposition. They're getting in front, covering the pass.
Aiken never going to put that shot up.
Goal defence, contact. Beside the goal shooter. Beside the shooter. Silver Ferns.
So 4-4 in this third quarter.
Advantage breaking goal attack.
Set pass off.
The Silver Ferns combination out here, just taking time to settle. And there it is, the big pass into Aiken, widespread on the landing.
We're used to seeing that type of clean play from the Silver Ferns. It's Jamaica's turn, and we've got a timeout call by the Silver Ferns.